Ja, klopt.
Ja,
Maar
man.
nog niet.
Let me start off, by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father.
Pray for my name, alsjeblieft.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem
Inshallah.
Double honor unto the apostles and elders and great millstones.
My name is Joe, just pray for me.
And salutations to all the sincere Achim out there, that are doing the work, and the few sincere sisters out there. Shalom. Yeah, we're back. With this man behind the camera. Where you from?
Romania.
Romania. Oh,
Ja, ik blijf al sinds 8 jaar in Nederland.
Oh, right. Yeah, man, the Lord is returning, man. That's basically, that's what it is. But certain things need to pop off, man. Prophecy is starting to pop off.
Klopt.
Second answer, you can also go into Matthew 24, a few things. Yeah, then.
Hallelujah, brother. Pray for me. I have to go. God love you. I love you too.
Yeah, man, and Salah, and what you hear in the background is, the so-called nigga woman, the so-called black woman that is, drop it, man.
Yeah, this is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, and let me start at verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. So if you're subject to someone, you are, basically humbling yourself down. You're being subject to someone. So you, can you flip the board? Yeah. So it's like if you have subjects, you have people that you can basically, that you can dominate. And the woman is is supposed to be listening to her husband, man. And if she wants to learn something, she can't be teaching,
Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to observe authority over the man, but to be in silence.
Yeah, man. So a woman cannot teach, and that's something that these Christians, these wacky-tacky Christians, we need to be a little bit closer to the camera because there's a lot of wind. Y'all at the side, it's gonna, stay good, man, and stay stable. We have all the bags over there, trying to hold the camera still. That's also y'all at the side, of course, but you need to use, also the things that we have for you, wisdom. But yeah, other than that, the woman cannot teach, and she needs to be in subjection of her own husband, like the Christian church, Salah got distracted. In the Christian church, that is something that in those buildings they let these females teach. They let them be, diaconesios. They have certain positions in the churches, man. Especially with the Seventh-day Adventists. They have certain females that have positions in the church, man. Can you get Proverbs 8. Can you finish that? Yeah.
Can I add to what you say? Because like years ago, I made a video about a female in Texas who was also a lesbian, and she had she was also leading a church, preaching. So we've been doing those things, man. Verse 13. This book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety.
So a woman needs to be, in sobriety. Sobriety is that you have self-control, and that's for the inward man, as the scriptures say. So if you check the scriptures, Eve went off, man. Through her we all die, man. That's what Sirach says. If you can reset,
because she's now singing, and I had to think about Amos. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy violence.
So take away from me the noise, God.
Let me read it again. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, For I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
Yeah, man, take away this crap, man. This is noise, man. This is not something that pleases the Most High. This is a sore to the ear of the people that are here, and especially to the Most High, because you're thinking you're doing something, but you're just doing things to be seen of men.
On the feast days and stuff.
Yeah, let's just finish that also.
Let me jump a little bit up there. This is the book of Amos.
You can jump to that precept there.
Matthew chapter 5.
Verse, Matthew chapter 6.
6.
That's my bad. Verse, you can start at 1.
I started 1. This is
verse,
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. Take heed that ye do not, that you do not your alms before men to be seen of them. Otherwise ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
God. So if you do alms, if you do good deeds, you're helping people. You know, you ain't supposed to be shouting from the rooftops, as they say in in the world. And like, yeah, I did this for this. And, if you're a celebrity, they have their, they have donations going from left to right, and with their name attached to it. Look, certain things you shouldn't be doing like that out there in the open, because that's what the hypocrite wants to. You want that to be seen. And a lot of these things are tax write-offs anyway, man, because a lot of these people have businesses, and through these charities, they can get deductions and stuff like that, man. And while doing that, they also can get, the public to buy their merchandise. It's just business for them, man. If you do something for friends, yeah, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, you say about the merchandise.
Yeah.
One of the brothers posted a video concerning Sikari, making a lot of money of the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Having shirts and all that, man. Yeah.
And even the they call it abonnements,
subscriptions.
Yeah, you subscribe, pay like $100 a month for kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man. Go to my Patreon. Go to this. Go to that. Of course, you can give to the ministry, that you're learning from. But these people are just making the Most High, his place, just like Yahushua went into the temple to, can you get that? It made me think about that, that these people, that they call themselves men of the Lord, but they all out for merchandise, man. They're all out there for, to get money out of your pockets, man. And then they use the name of the Heavenly Father in vain, man. They use the name of the Heavenly Father to get people their trust and to get a big following, and then get money out of your pockets, man. And while doing that, disrespecting the ones that you learn from, man. That's very disrespectful, that what Sakari and them guys are doing. For me, of course, everyone goes through his things. You need to shut up the old man coming into his truth. But you see now that certain things are popping off, being very disrespectful on the internet about the apostles, starting with the apostles to heart, calling the apostle to heart a nigger, and certain things. The other apostles also, the apostle Kabar, apostle Kabar, and apostle Arayimla, calling them niggers, getting people on certain shows. Talking about, they only are pushing videos out to meet a certain quota. We are out here pushing the truth, because the truth needs to, can you get that real quick? Matthew 24, verse 13 and 14.
This is Matthew 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Yeah, man. So that's what we're doing, man. We're pushing out this truth, man, because we are hastening the day. Can you get that in 2 Peter 3, verse
3.
the Spirit,
This
man.
is spirit. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Yeah, man, just like this guy from Romania came here and he was saying like, yeah, the Lord's coming back, but certain things need to pop off first, man. You know, certain things need to, you know, the MOTB is already being, pushed towards the people in this society, because now you have these scanning devices and all that, the passports and all that are rolled out, but it's just they need just a, you know, a certain thing, a crisis, to go from cash from this to a cashless society, man, because that's what's next. A lot of people they think that they have something to fight for here in this world. This world is not our rest, man. For us, for them, it might be their rest, man. Of course, you have balance in everything that you do. You can, chill out here, but this world is not our world. Our kingdom is the kingdom that is up next, man. That Yahweh Shai will bring, and that kingdom will be, all righteous. For the children of Israel will be all righteous, and we will be the police of the earth, Yahweh Tazam, man. And in that kingdom, this defiled earth that you're seeing right now is going to be a thing of the past, man. It's not going to be like that, man.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, man, that's the clear message. All the undesirables, all the ones in Israel that want to follow after the enemies, they're going to be melted. All the ones that are following after Esau, they're going to be melted up, man. Them 2/3 in Babylon and across the globe, all them people that are against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they're going to be melted up, man. They're going to be going through some things, and there's thief of wild beasts. There's many judgments that the Most High has prepared for the day of, for the day of judgment, man. Many judgments for the day of judgment, man. And the ultimate judgment is coming, which is the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the chariots, the animals that are newly created beasts that are coming out, with some crazy, crazy looking deep strength that you cannot stop what the Most High has created for that day. They are specifically created for that day, man. To tear up people, you can get that in Sirach 39. And if you have precepts, just, let me know.
I got one precept, I also got the Pharisees.
One more.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall dissolve, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, man, so seeing all these things, that are about to pop off, you need to know, get yourself right, man. Get yourself right with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And this time, you see Satan is really, jacking people up, man. I've been going to some things. You see multiple him going to things, Esau throwing shit on your path. But it's all Satan trying to, sift us, man. Satan is trying to get us out of the spirit and get us all emotional, and get us distracted from what we really need to work for, man. We need to get this oil, get your lamps trimmed up, get the truth out, be in the scriptures, be with the Akyam, because that's also a demon going around. Yeah, I want to be by myself. Yeah, it's good to be by yourself sometimes, of course. Everyone has a certain spirit. But where 2 or 3 are gathered, in my name, I'm in the midst. That's what the Lord said, man. Right? And you see that with certain things, you have mad energy. But when you need to do something for the Lord, your throat starts to mess up, and demons start to jump on you. Oh yeah, you can do it later. You can just chill out or clean this up. You want to, something's bothering you, right? Go do that first. Of course, you have things that you need to do, but you need to think about your productivity, man, for the Lord, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. That's why you have the apostle records and push on, keep on pushing, keep making videos, because really, if you push all these things in front of you that are of the world, you need to think about your spiritual bank account, man, and not like these damn demons that are going for the money, that are going for the bag, wanting to build their treasures here. wanted to sell you things. You know, what good is that, man? You can selling the fringes on t-shirts and all that instead of working on the true garment, man. That is wisdom. You know, this truth, man. Being in honoring your elders, you know, that are set up by Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. Hey, shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Yeah, man. Y'all understand, man. And that's just, you know, Jake walking by, he always says, what? Shalom. But hey, he has a very positive vibration, you know. And that's what we want, man. A world, you know, filled with Jakes that are in their right mind. Now it's not like that, but that is coming, man. Can you imagine that, man?
Yeah, man.
All Jakes, man.
Yeah, because he's showing love. He's showing the man that doing the works for the Most High, you know.
That's right.
And he might get salvation for that. Because the Most High has mercy, and he has mercy. Because the majority of our people, they hate us.
Yeah, if he, you know, if he comes and brings water, if he shows love, yeah, man, to the prophets. But you know, of course, we need to do certain things. But you already see the love, you know, right there. But love of many shall wax cold. That's another thing. But they are not decided because he's one of the few here in Amsterdam. So I understand what you mean, man. Because you had people that brought water and, you know, ask us what we need. Those people are around here too, man. It's not only haters out here, man, but the majority of the people here, they gonna hate, man. They gonna hate us for Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man, for Yahweh Basham Yahushai's name, man. Teaching in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. If you know, hear me speak, you know,
the Pharisees.
And did you finish? Can you finish that seed this day? About the hastening, I wanted to get into that.
In Matthews?
No, in
Peter.
Yeah.
This is verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, man, hastening the day is desiring earnestly, man. You pushing out this truth. You desiring to get out of this hellhole, man. You know? Desiring things like this. The place now is being lit up because of the sun. You see a glimpse of the beauty, man. Can you imagine that there is a vibration going, that everything will be continually beautiful, man? Soothing your spirit, empowering you, you know, gemstones everywhere, golden streets, you know, people being in order. And if they are not, these other nations, we're going to be the police, man, because we're not going to have to, you know, be like the book of Hebrews says, man. We're not going to be like, hey, you should do this, that, you know, this is going on. No, the Most High is going to cleanse us. It's going to put us in the spirit of, you know, serving Him in sincerity and truth all the time without going off, man. Because now we go off all the time, man. You know, you're being chastised left, right. Stop murmuring. It's for me, hey, personally, going through some things. Everyone's going through some things because you don't think you're the only one. You know, we go through shit. Hey, demons be jumping on colleagues at the job. You know, if you work your ass off, but you need to think about Job. Think about the Lord. Think about how they went through things, man. Think about the examples, things that are. Can you get them in the
Romans.
Yeah, you go.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. Whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Yeah, man, so true. All these things that are in this book, the scriptures, man. Yahushai, you know, Yahushai, the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, had us, you know, with the comforter, man. The spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, this word is comfort unto us, man. This is our guide. This is the lamb, man.
This is the book of Sirach.
That's Shalom,
Shalom.
Shalom, warm welkom. Ja, man.
Ik moet het ook gaan leren, brada.
Maakt niet uit. Write it down. Or just say shalom. If the love is there, we're just talking about this man's spirit, man. So it's beautiful, you know. That's what it is about, you know. But yeah. So the things that are written aforetime, these scriptures go into them, man. But you have a lot of people that are saying, like, you know, Jeremiah 16. We need to go to the old past, man. You know, can you get, Salak, can you get 2 John 6 also? Come, okay, come.
In his fear and was forsaken, and who did he ever despise that called upon him?
Yeah, man. So if you take a look at the generations of old, if you have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know He's going to help you, man. And that's also a thing. The Most High, He can test you from time to time, man. You know, by allowing certain things. If you allow your mind to drift off, basically, from the faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you're gonna go through some things, man. Plus, if certain things, if I'm correct, last week or you know, was speaking about, you know, certain things, if it goes too well for a long time, then I start to worry. Yeah. So, you know, that's what we brothers are going through, man. You're gonna get jacked up. You're gonna go through some things. We're not in our kingdom, man. This is not our kingdom. We are going through some things. Taxes hit you, this hit you, that hit you. You know, talking to brothers more and more. It brings you closer together, man. You talk together, you be like, ah, shit, man. I guess that the other brother got this going on. Hey, we're all helping each other out, and that brings more strength, more brotherly love, man. Dropping memos, you know, with the brothers from Germany, you know, they ain't for joking, man. Show on to the brother, by the way, man. You be like, yeah, I can say, got 40 minutes for you, this, that, third. It's true brotherly love, man. True brotherly love. Because, you know, as you notice, you know, being along with your brothers here that are in the same spirit, and you connect with other brothers, man, that, you know, it's all about, you know, being together in this hellhole and keeping each other, you know, on point also, man. It's not only like, hey, man, you see something, you see a brother going through some things, you help him out, but also if you see him going, you know, a certain direction that he needs to, yeah, it's the same thing basically, but I mean, like, sometimes you need to tell a brother things that he doesn't want to hear, that his flesh doesn't want to hear, because don't suffer sin upon your neighbor, man. Did you want to say something? Yeah, oh yeah, man. So, if you take a look at the generations of old, can you get Psalm 27 and 25? You know, the scriptures that are written for our time, are written for our learning, you know, so it also goes into, you know, through patience. Patience goes into to make hard, duro, man. You know, to endure. Those who endure to the end, the same shall be saved. But we need to do it in faith. You know, it goes hand in hand. So the Most High will chasten you at times, and He will give you a stronger mind, man, a stronger character also, and give you the strength to go to things that are coming, that are ahead of us, man. Dealing with, and you can help Akim out if you go to some stressful things. You've been through it through your experience. You can comfort another brother, man, and tell him, you can steer him a bit like, hey, this might happen or that might happen, but, you know, pray, you know, or just let me hook you up to the Spirit, Yahweh Desire. I can help you out with this and that, man.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13. There is no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Yeah, man, so can you read it again?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
Yeah, man, so the Most High, He can allow you to go to certain things, but it's part of this life, man. It's not something that you that is, you know, that you can't get out of unless you lack faith, you lack strength. But the Most High, like, you know, the scriptures say He will make you go through some things, man. The fiery trial, you know.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, man, you're going to be tempted by the things in the world. And the scriptures do say, the Most High doesn't tempt people. The Most High allows you to, yeah, you go in a certain direction. It's just with these sodomites. They are giving up, man. The Most High is like, hey, you want to go into a certain direction? Hey, it is what it is, man. If you don't want to serve me, everyone has his lot. But if you don't want to do things, you want to be a damn sodomite, you're going after Esau instincts. Hey, if you come to serve the Lord, you need to make choices, man. And Yahweh desire it is, believe everything is, you can repent from everything but blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. But the Most High, He has, you have the left-hand side and the right-hand side, man. So there are demons that are made to mess with you, from the jump, and especially for the elect to go to certain things, man. Certain things that, demons jump on Esau. You learn how to deal with certain devils in certain situations through patience. It would build up a tolerance level, man. So, yeah.
Quick precept on what you just said.
If you have something, because I see you grabbing things too.
Yeah, I have.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things.
Yeah, man. And if you go off, the Most High will send these damn devils on you. Because if a man's ways please the Lord, He will make even his enemies to be at peace with him. But it also can be vice versa, especially if you go to Romans 13. If you are in this society and you serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you're going to go through some things because the Lord went through some things, man. And if you follow after the Lord, you're going to go through some things, man. Plus, this is, we are given into the hands of our enemies. That's another thing, man. And a lot of people, they can't accept that, man. At certain times, in the time of affliction, there's a forgiveness of the time of prosperity, and vice versa. So if you go to good times, when you go to bad times, you forget yeah. You're like, damn, my life is, going through shit, man. Boom, you start to murmur. And then you need to catch yourself, Salachia Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, strength to endure, like the brother was reading, because you need to have that faith. So,
That is what you see.
yeah, read.
This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to the one to the another, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
Yeah, man. So that is the thing that also that we are going through, man. The flesh is continually battling. You take it easy. You can do it tomorrow. Just man, get mad. It just feels good, right? You feel strong, right? And you can beat this guy, man. Well, who the hell does he think he is, man? At your job or whatever. All them thoughts, you be battling with that. And up top of that, Esau be, demon could jump on Esau. And be bold in your face, man. Devils be talking shit, man. Hey. Brothers know, man. Oh, man. Brothers know, man.
It's hard to come here, man. Because those Christian, those Edomites.
Yeah.
They're all over the place, man.
Yeah, and they are protected because this whole system is built by them, for them.
And then they so come to talk to me. I said, what you know about the Bible? The Bible is not so. Esau come to talk to me.
Yeah.
About the Bible. I said, the Bible is not.
Yeah, that's true.
You see?
That's true.
I think I don't want to talk for you because you have to ask me permission to talk to me. You are discriminating.
Monkey this, monkey that. You think the Bible is for yeah, man. That's true.
Man. I go to my brothers.
Yeah, good.
Who understand the words.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do.
That's why you get the comfort, you get that energy boost to the spirit, and you be with like-minded men. They understand,
I told them I have to leave you because I know the spirit is on me now.
Come.
So I said, I'm going to tell you things that you don't want to like.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you with your brothers.
Yeah.
It's hard to come here, man.
Yeah, but
everywhere, Jesus love you. I said,
yeah. We were going in a few minutes ago.
Now they're going.
No, they gone because that's short. That's like with the fireworks, with the short fuse, you know, or with the fast, you know.
Yeah.
Can I say something? We are running a marathon and they are running a race. They tired.
Sprint.
They're running a sprint because we all run a race. Yeah.
We are running a race. So like that was what I mean.
Satan time
But
is
I understand
over,
in the world, you know, they gassing out early, man. We're here in the rain, in the snow, in the sun, because you know we in all seasons, man. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the that's the thing, especially now because Esau be also busy. He knows that his time is short, so he's doing sacrifices. All these distractions coming out with John Lamar and with this shit. It's happening, but what is he doing behind the scenes? He's signing laws to take away more freedom because he's taking away certain things and he's testing on people. You know, the gen therapy. More and more doctors are coming out about this whole therapy, what they call the
time is short now, man.
Yeah, man. But I wanted to go back in it. But you see, the world is is changing rapidly, man. You see, the people are getting more and more vexed. You see more and more people, having that spirit of sedition, going revolting against the government. And a lot of people now, these celebrities are coming out as well, like the freaking Hans Theo, the comedian, or whatever. But sometimes you need to be like, hey, divide and conquer, whatever these people are doing. But you see that if now it's also because they can't perform anymore. They can't go and do their shows. So they don't have that attention anymore. And that attention, they need that attention. That demon that is on them, they need that attention, man. They want to be the center point of attention. They want to be the ones that people go to and fill up their pockets. But now, the government is doing this. We need to stand up. Boom, 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 boom. Now you need to stand up. What about when you're just black and blah, blah, them jokes, those type of figures coming out now on Instagram, they coming out on platforms that they normally are like quiet. Now they all have Twitter. They all have, with the metaverse and whatever. Everyone is out there, man. Everyone is out there complaining. And that's beautiful because this is something that is upon us for the longest, man. We are continually complaining, man. But, we need to go to some punishment, but this world is against us. And now that it is a little bit hard for them, now they want to cry and bitch. Now they have the whistleblowers coming out. Now they want to come out like, yeah, you need to be, Black Lives Matter, this Lives Matter. Nah, man. We are Yahweh Basham Yahushai. We are in Yahweh Basham Yahushai. We are Israelites, man. We don't give a damn about Black Lives Matter. That's not us. We are Hebrew Israelites, man. We are Yasha'Allah, man. And we hate this world, man. We count it but dung, as the apostle again, the apostle pops in my mind. As the apostle Paul said, man.
I have a precept.
Come.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, and shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction.
Yeah, man. Here you have no day of rest, man. This place is polluted. Everywhere you turn, spiritually, it's morally so freaking detrimental, man. Or it's detrimental to your spirit if you let yourself be caught up in the things of this world, man. It's gonna break you down. This place, if you build something here, for what? It is all vanity, man. Vanity. Vanity, all is vanity. If you go to Ecclesiastes, man, to the preacher, then you see like, if you read those words, then you understand like, yeah, man, vanity it means it's emptiness, it's nothing, And you see, this world is breaking down because this world is made to be broken down, man. Because the world that is about to come, our world, the world of Yasha'Allah, the world wherein Yahweh Shai is going to be reverenced, when Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai is going to be reverenced. And if people have the audacity, people have the slightest wickedness in them to do, something against, something against the new, basically status quo, the new rules, we are going to be the police. If they're going to go against Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai's laws, you're going to keep the Shabbat. If people going off, you're going to get it, man. Only in the Shabbat you're going to have rest, because that's the thing that a lot of brothers are thinking about, we're gonna make it short. Where can we bring these people and speed up, you know, the time so that they can have any rest? But hey, come.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse. Let me start directly to the point. Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it.
Come, can you go? Seven.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yeah, man, when is this hellhole going to end? That's just against the ancient area. And also, if you go to chapter 4, can't the Most High speed it up? He was already complaining back then. Can he just bring all the people in the world and get the judgments done or get it over with? No, certain prophecies need to come out, man. The prophecies need to come out because these people love to call the Most High, you know, oh, this is a bunch of fairy tales. So basically they say, you know, the Most High, what he says ain't true. And the Most High said that every word that he spoke will not return unto him void, man. It will be done.
But they believe in flying reindeers.
They believe in flying reindeer. They believe in all types of, yeah, man, Satan shit, man.
Satan Claus.
So they rather have you be living in the world with children. You're being bombarded with lies, man. Why? What is the thing? What is the? How can you get a clean thing out of an unclean? Basically, how can you get something out of Satan Claus? If you go deeper in it, it goes to Krampus, Satan worship. Everything that these people do relates back to the left-hand side, relates to Satan worship, relates, and now you have pastors coming on Instagram. Yeah, you see Pastor Dow or Pastor this and that. It's some damn Edomite looking guy, some damn devil on Instagram is being pushed. Like, yeah, you know, these people are drinking adrenochrome. We've been telling you that, man. Yeah, man, I saw it yesterday. Some chick that, you know, on Instagram, she has a lot of things concerning these regulations, and you know, yeah, man, she's a Christian, because I see certain things that she posts, and I'm like, you see these pastors, they know that what the apostles been saying for years, man. Now you come out like, yeah, now is the time that's hot. But because back in the days, you were ashamed to talk about certain things because you would be looked at like a damn dummy, like yeah, man, this is not something that I should be speaking of. I'm gonna lose my congregation. But now you see the congregation going on the internet, and now you want to go on it, and now you start to speak about the pedophilia. Now you start to speak about things that you know, this world is going through with the jab, yeah, the drinking blood, the elites, and the people in the industry. We've been telling y'all that, man. And now you want to come out because now you see that it's popping, basically, man. That a lot of channels are being deleted, but you want to be also out there, you know, being that guy that so-called I told you so. We've been telling you so through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
Y'all be going to, yeah, that's it, man. For filthy lucre's sake, man. You want to fill those church seats, you know. You want to fill those Patreon, you know, your paper, whatever you're doing, you know. All these link trees that they have, man. I see certain things. I'm like, that's the only thing you in it for, man. You know. But of course, because you have nothing else, man. Because this is your world, man. This is not our world. This is your world, man. And we don't like this damn world, man. You know. What good is in this world, man? But the Achyon, man. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, sending His Spirit upon the apostles, upon the others, upon them, you know, the other elder bishops, you know, bringing this truth, man, uniting us, man, being one in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in Ephesians 4, you know, for the perfecting of the saints, man. That's the only thing that matters, man. Other than that, if you think about you losing the Spirit, you bugging out, man. You have nothing, man. There is nothing in this world that can make up for that, man. No gold, no holes, no nothing, man. It's all vanity. The things that we are in it for, it's like the other brother is saying over there, we are in it for the long term, man. We want to be with the Achyon, with brothers that believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and we don't have to basically put a mask on your face and be like, ah, man, you don't get it anyway. It's annoying. Colleagues don't get it. People don't get it, and they want to refute the scriptures, or they want to come against it, and then be like, okay, but based on what? Based on what? Discussion that the devil brought into the world. Because this is not religion, man. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's word coming out and waking up the hopeful elect Yahweh Tazah, man. This is the truth, man. Okay?
Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Yeah, man, that represents us pulling down this wicked-ass queendom, man. We having the heel of Esau tight. That's why you have Jacob, we up next. You know? Yeah. That's what's going to happen, man. Esau is done. He is finished, man. This, we are not the children of the night, man. We are preaching against this damn queendom because it's against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and it's the spirit, man. We are in our captivities preaching against this damn devil. And now certain people pick and choose things, and then they run off and go against the ones that they have been taught, that they have been raised up on them, man. And you have these other churches that trying to get a little glimpse because they see shit, this is popping now, man. Oh, hey, man, red thing, Shalachia, but hey, it's very, very vexing to live in this society and to live in a society where good is being called evil, man. Okay.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 14. For here have we no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
Yeah, man, we have no continuing city here, man. Like the brother was reading, man. We have no continuing city here. This is the city of the damn devil, man. Built with bloodshed, built upon dope money. These damn small hatters, they brought ecstasy in this joint, man.
Yep.
They're the ones that are setting up all these people. You see, boom, 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 boom. You see him going bugged out of their mind. If you look up Gabber, G-A-B-B-E-R, if you look up that, or Gabber House or whatever, then you see these people, bugged out of their minds on X. That the damn small hatters, through their traffic, you can also get that in Ezekiel 28. Oh, you can.
Can I add something what you were saying?
Yeah, Salachia, man, Salachia. Yeah, man. So these small hatters, they bring in this dope, and I was watching the interview. A few of these interviews of some people in Amsterdam, the more dope dealers, and they just say it, man. They bringing it in. You have the cocaine factory. You have people that are doped up in the World War I, World War II. What do you think they're doing now, man? They're doing the same thing. Now they have advanced technology, man. He's wiser than Daniel, man. This guy goes in on the left-hand side cooking up shit. Wants to make super soldiers. He's putting these jabs in people to change their DNA, man. To have you with this filled up with these spike proteins or with these, and have your body being weak and weaker.
You was posting it yesterday that Boris Johnson, he said hey, and he was cussing out the people who don't want to take the poison, but in the same breath he was saying hey man, he was praising nanotechnology in your blood, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a
yeah,
wicked
man.
demon,
This
man.
good that you brought it out. I forgot it, man.
Smart cities.
Yeah, smart cities, yeah.
Which
the Internet of Things.
Where we live is also smart city.
Yeah, man, that's
smart
true.
City,
That's
yeah,
true,
man.
man. Alperdon, man.
That is the testing ground. And what I was saying, or what you were saying about the drugs, these countries, especially Holland, they was shipping drugs already in the time of the East Indian Company, man. The brother over there had to have these books, and they were shipping cocaine and all these drugs, man.
From Indonesia, man.
Yeah, from Indonesia, opium, the opium wars, it's crazy,
they
man.
They bring the coca plant to Indonesia to
Yeah.
have plantation there.
Yeah,
So,
right.
That was for the factory. That was during the war.
Yeah.
You were talking about.
Because they were selling it for the English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they supply both sides,
Both
man.
sides. They were selling both sides.
And the same thing with these weapons, man. If you take a look at the movie Lord of War,
Yeah.
they go to the west coast of Africa, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go there, you see, you know, different sides are being, you know, they have them golden Kalashnikovs and whatever they have over there, all these weaponry, and that guy just got caught, and he's telling the police or whatever, the FBI, whatever they are, or the DEA is drugs and arms or whatever. I don't know, man, but you know, y'all in America, y'all know, you know, you can look it up. You know, basically Esau is FBI or his, how do you call them, the alphabet boys. They caught him, they would just say it like that. You know, them alphabet boys caught up, you know, Nicolas Cage, and he was like, this and that's going to happen in a few minutes, I'm out of this joint, man. And that's what happens, man, because they need that dude to supply the world with weaponry, man. And that's what they've been doing with Al-Qaeda. That's what they've been doing. That's what they've been doing.
But we know about
Salakia, man, Salakia. That's what they've been doing with these people that they let fight. They let them fight for them proxy wars, man. They supply with armies they supply the armies with them guns so they can topple the governments over there and set up a puppet leader, man. That's what they do over there, man. You know. Hillary Clinton, you know, as the Apostle Gabal always said, you know, Hillary Clinton, you know, she been saying that, man. Yeah, you know, now we stuck with him, you know. We help him out, set him up. Now we stuck with him because if you go to, you know, the 9/11, what did that have to do with these, you know, with Osama, now all of a sudden they wanted to jump in there. It's all dope money, man. It's all dope, man.
Ukraine, also the same thing. They put up their own puppet leaders over there, man. I was looking to this week to a documentary about that. That they have now these big nose people, these small heads, you know. They put over there now, like the government, man, and they are the one now who are ruling. And that's why the Ukrainian people, they don't want to have war with Russia, man, because they know, man, they get in a war by America, man, because the general from Ukraine was complaining. He said, hey, man, these are the Americans who try to lure us in a war, and we don't want this war, man. You know, so there you have it, man. What the brother was saying.
Because you also had, like last time in Iran when the Taliban took over, they were showing you openly that they had the weaponry and the uniforms of the Americans, to what you were talking about.
That's true,
So they just show you recently what they're doing. Still people don't see it.
They believe the idiot part because, you know, that's that technology, man. The media giving you that news. You know, it's the other one that's out, but he went into it long ago. I always keep bringing it back because they have good information, man. Okay? What were you reading? You get this that you were Oh yeah, they finished that?
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, man, our world is coming, man. That's it, man.
I got Sirach chapter 10 verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by the seed, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, man, and that's what it is, man. And that's what's going to happen again. Because our you know, you see the transition of one people leading and then the other people coming into power, man. And that's going to happen again, man. And you see these devils now, through their nonsense, they're the ones that are ruling right now, man. But it's going to change real soon, man. Yahweh Bashem Yashai is going to, you know, he's going to flip the script again, man. Because that is the thing that is done, you know, with the Babylonians, you know, leading the Persian Empire to the, you know, to the Grecians, to the Roman Empire, to the Roman Empire revival. And all of them, that's why we need to
like we are, yeah. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, but thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Yahweh of power.
Yeah, man. So if you turn your back unto the Lord, guess where you're going to end up? You know, you're going to end up in the hands of your enemies, and that's what it is. But that's what's been happening in our. If you take a look at the book of Joshua, you know, you take a look at all the accounts where we got proud. It ended up bad for us, man. We went in captivity. You go to Egypt, we're in the hands of our enemies, man. You know, and they refuse to let us go. Until this day, it's the same thing with the book in Jeremiah, man.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from man, which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from man of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of the substance to their babes.
Yeah, man, and that's what you see. It describes these devils. Can you go to Job 21? The next, can you get Job 21 and can you read it again?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yeah, man. So the Most High, He is the one that has these people in up in the seat of rulership, man. He put them up there, man. This Daniel 4:17. Show up. Yeah, man. So you see that it's all the doing and the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know. And also the funny thing is, people always have something to complain, man. This world, we are the bottom, man. We are the tail. If we speak about our people, you know, need to, Kwam Yashala, rise Israel, people be like, yeah, what about the so-called white man? He's on top right now, and look what he's doing to the world. Look what he's doing to your children. Still you want to have something for this devil, man? Still you want to have a place for this devil? The only place you're going to get is, at the end of the whip, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Yeah, man. It's at the end of the whip, man. That's it, man. You know, and you have bad wenches, they're going to get,
And for other things. Because the issue's going to be big, man, those days. They're already big, but
Hey, man.
Let me read verse 14. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 14. For man, which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from man of the world, which have their portion in his life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure.
Yeah, man, these devils, they have things going on, man. The Most High set them up, and no one is going to take them down but Yahweh Bashem Yahushua himself, man. If the Most High sees like, okay, this is it, it's done, then these devils going to fall. You already seen the cracks in this devil's his rulership, man. You know?
Yeah, precept.
No.
This is the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined.
Yeah, determined. Yeah.
Determined, yes. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yeah, man. So the Most High has determined the time, the rulership. So he set fast the rulership of these devils, the time wherein they are allowed to rule, man. This guy's Eon, you know. This is Esau's world, you know. You have three different types of worlds, man. You have Cosmos, you have Oikos, you know, Oikomini, and you have Eon. And Eon goes into an age of uninterrupted rulership, man. And that's what the damn devil has since the Renaissance, man. Now he's ruling, hiding everything that we've been doing, but now everything is coming back up, man. You see that, this devil, his own people are starting like, yeah, the Apocrypha, the book of the Maccabees, they have all of them, man. They have them all. They have all things, the Vatican got a lot of artifacts and a lot of things, man, that they hid away, but you can't hide the word of the Lord, man. So, Job 21, so, Salaki, wait a minute. You can start at
6,
7.
7. This is
Yeah, I
Job
need to
21,
drink water.
verse 7. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes.
Yeah, man, so it goes all well with these devils, man. They see that everything, what they do, their houses, gone, read.
Gone. Verse 8, or verse 9, Salakia. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the wrath of Yahweh upon them. Their bull gendereth and faileth not, their cow calveth and casteth not her calf.
Everything goes well with them, man. For us, we on these curses, man. You know, and these devils be living it up. You know, their business going well. You see everything in the households going okay. They leave their substance into their babes, man. They have things built up for generation to generation, man. They have that generational money, that old money, slave money. You know, and even with these, what was that chick's name from the female man that is in with the short hair now? She has like she been caught with SMSing the Pfizer director.
From the liar. Yeah, Ursula from the liar.
Yeah, man. Her family goes all the way back to slave owners, man.
Yeah.
Back into Babylon.
Yeah, man.
You know, those bloodlines, you know, they are up there and they rule from generation to generation. And this is, they are not even elected. They are selected, man. They are put in there. No one knows their backstory, but their story is, you know, their history, basically, man. Esau going back to plantation owners, going back to old money, you know, and that's how they're being set up. And to the World Economic Forum or whatever the WEF, how they call them, you know, all them people there are set up. The most of them, you know who they are, man. It's all Esau, man. They're the one that are calling the shots, man. And if you go against it, you know, they just most of them, they're down with the cause. But of course, you see now it's being slowly but surely broken down because their doctors are starting to speak up, man. You know, their physicians, falsely so-called, are, you know, speaking up against them, man. Going against their people because this is Satan divided, man. But read?
Yeah.
Yes, son?
Yeah, I was
looking up the chick,
yeah.
the female.
The Ursula von der Leyen, her husband is Heiko von der Leyen. And Heiko von der Leyen is medical director of the US Biotech. And Biotech goes back to Pfizer.
Oh shit, by the way, we need to watch out with them.
Oh, Salakia.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I was thinking about it too,
yeah.
like, hey shit, you know, speaking plainly, but
yeah,
that's
man.
the thing that we're in right now. But yeah, speak.
Yes, but that's why it was going viral too. That's yeah, it was a big discussion. Like, hey, that you are related with a guy like that. That is how you call it. For order, it's vooroordeel. Privilege. She got privilege as Tawada.
No, what is it? Yeah, basically, yeah.
Benefits, like benefits, you know, like,
I forgot about what
Bevoorrecht, yeah.
Yeah, in the Dutch is, you can look it up, but yeah.
Yeah, I want to
It's
go.
a conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
I forgot what it, you know, if I'm correct, it's conflict of interest.
Yes, conflict of interest.
So you see that, yeah, man. And, was the information?
Yeah, that was the information.
Yeah, man,
about,
because other people be jumping on her as well. And one guy was really exposing her past, man. Who is she? What has she done? And you know, this is all she's being pushed to the forefront through her, you know, bloodline, man. That's just what it is, man. You know, but yeah.
it's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Come on, these devils, man, they have things on lock, man. But now, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he's being, you know, he's being caught out there and exposed, man. Everyone sees what's happening. This devil is screaming, man. All the things that he has been doing, you know, there shall be a shameful spewing upon his glory, man. You see that all the things that he's been doing from the time, from back in the days, books are popping up now. Now, Here in the Netherlands, more and more things are coming to the forefront, man. And here in the Netherlands, like the brother's saying, these are special kind of devils, man. They are really, really sly and cunning in this country, man. It's a small country, but they have a lot of dirt on them, man. Yeah, a lot of dirt, man. And a lot of heads in slavery, a lot of heads in a lot of wars, you know. Their history of these royals, you know, so-called false and so-called. You know, they are nothing but liars and cheats. They're devils that are having their hands in all types of wickedness, man. Especially, man, robbing everything, drugs, you know, slavery. They have a lot of pedophilia.
Yeah, this is also a great big
Here in
thing.
the Netherlands, man.
Yeah, pedophilia, if you hear about the big network being rolled up, there's some Edomites from Holland in it.
Yeah, man.
Either they create it or they own the thing, you know.
Yeah, man.
And you heard about Trudeau from Canada? You know him too? Justin Trudeau. He said yesterday they passed a bill for pedophilia that from 16 years old or something, you don't need to consent anymore to have anal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's crazy, man. And these devils are promoting it. And he had the NAMBLA sign. You know, that is the pedophile sign from Ola. With them hearts, yeah, man. Elder Yashawamba posted it yesterday, you know, and I was looking at it and I was like, hey, this is crazy, man. These devils are, they are something, man, and this is what they're promoting, man, because this they want to promote all over the world, you know, that they can do whatever they want with the kids, and
Especially the boys.
especially the boys.
Yeah, man. So more and more things are coming out, man. These devils are always busy with some foul shit. You can have always busy with some foul shit, man, because it's in their spirit, man. They like young boys. They like, you know, and because sodomy is running rampant, you know. Here you have these rules. We have. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Oh, you grab that. You're already there.
Habakkuk 2 and
Yeah, 4.
book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, man. His soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. You know, this is a proud guy, and morally he's totally over. You know, it's totally below the, you know, you see what he's promoting. That's what he's all about, man. As the judges, so is his people. You see that he's promoting, you know, sodomy. He's supporting that movement. He's setting up these billboards. He's setting up movies. He's setting up, you know, political parties that support that nonsense, man. Also pedophilia. And if you go against it, he's writing laws that if you go against it, that you are punishable in this court system, man. It's crazy, man. These unrighteous decrees, man, that he's prescribing, man. But it's all to the detriment of the people, because that is also depopulation. Man with man, you know, working things that are unseemly. It's not supposed to be done like that, man. You know. Same thing with the woman. You know, they leave in the natural use, man.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 26.
Yeah, you can start there.
Yeah, let me start verse 26. For this case, Yahweh gave them up to vile affection, for even the woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Yeah, man. So you're going against nature. You have a slit down there. It gets wet when the man, you know, puts his rod. You know, you need to go to certain things, and it may sound, you know, for a lot of people now like, huh? But it is what it is, man. You go with a woman, she automatically gets wet, and the Most High made it perfect, man. But here you have these females that want to scissor, and they want to buy objects, yeah, man. Hey, they buy these objects that represent basically the man's phallus, Only is, you know, they want inanimate object or whatever called things. They make things, they put water in it and all types of crazy things, put in plugs. Crazy shit, man. Crazy stuff.
Whatever.
Make it vibrate, you know, that's what these people are all about, man. Doing crazy shit, but yet you don't want a man attached to it. But you do want to use the thing that is in your nature to be satisfied with, man. You want to be satisfied by a rod, but you don't, because of your feminism and your bullshit spirit that you have, your foul spirit that you have upon you, you want to, you know, do things which are unseemly, man. Crazy shit, man. And these Hamites came with a lot of these things, man. These objects that, you know, represent their rods and whatever. But Esau is running rampant with it. He goes to the next level. If you, certain programs that people getting caught with all types of crazy objects in their backside, man. You know? People are totally lost, man. Totally wicked, man.
It's time, man.
And likewise also the man.
Huh?
The son of man have to come now, man.
Yeah, man.
He have to come.
Yeah, man. This place is totally turned upside down. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed for the wickedness that they have done in the sight of the Lord, man. Go.
This book of Romans chapter 1 verse 27. And likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one towards another, man with man, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet.
Yeah, but so can you read it again?
God. And likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one towards another, man with man, working that which is unseemly.
Unseemly is something that is not, you know, it's not a good sight. It's not fitting. It's not. You can look it up. Let me check.
And likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one towards another.
You see, leaving the natural use of the woman, the way the Most High, you know, had created, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, were the angels. You know, man, male and female created he them. You know, it's not male with male or female with female, man. You know, be fruitful and multiply. How can you be fruitful if you put something in someone's exit, man? It brings sickness, that brings demons. That's why Alice Crowley, and that's why these other Satanists are pushing this vibration of sodomy very heavily, because they know it's just enough to them and it brings demons. You know, it's that sex magic thing, you know, what the cousin of Russell Simmons was speaking about also, man. Speaking about, you know, it's attached to your spine is attached to your brain, so that's the things that connect, man. So, you know, these sodomites, they are being, you know, if you take a look at these celebrities, they turn out their own children, man. Sade and her daughters now wants to be a man, or it's a tranny or whatever they call themselves, you know. Wants to be a man. Or Kelly has one, if I'm correct, also a daughter, that Michael Johnson, that LA Lakers guy, you know, that man, that's horrible, man. I don't even wanna, that's just like a freaking Baphomet, man. You know? That is his, you know, what he also, and that whole story also with the AIDS and shit, doesn't make no damn sense, man. No, man. It's like, yeah, oh shit.
You see that?
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. So that's a video also that a brother from Toronto sent me in the other chat as well, man. Like you see, like that got the transitioning of the year award.
Yeah,
also.
man. Yeah,
that
man.
looks straight like a man.
Heavy.
Bald head, boom,
Bass
heavy
in the
voice. Yeah, man. Heavy voice, everything, man. You know, beard. Now through these hormones, you can, you know, do all types of crazy stuff, man.
That's a female.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
He's changed now.
Burn in the lust one towards another, man with man working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of the error which was mean.
Yeah, man. If you do things like that, man, you're gonna be put to death, man. You know. If you go, you can go to.
This is unseemly means of a woman's genitals, of one's nakedness, shame.
Shame, things that are shameful to be doing, man. You know, meal with meal is something that is a shameful thing, man. You can go to
What is that about? Yeah.
this is good.
Next time I come with my Bible.
Hey, you're on the side, man.
Okay.
No,
Okay, my man.
no, shalom.
Thank you.
So this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, man. So if you lay with your own, with the same gender, you know, broad, hey, man. That's for you. That's a sin in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You're sinning, you're going off, man. You know? And we're talking about it, you know, it should be common sense that you shouldn't be doing that, man. But now in this world, they teach children to be sodomites, man, at the school, man. But these damn Chinese that they have up in the libraries, you know, in their schools, man, teaching them how to put, you know, all types of polish on their nails and teaching them about the Pink Friday or whatever. Crazy stuff is going on, man. So their blood shall be upon them, man. You know, it's your own fault. You go off. You are going off, man. But wanted to jump back into 2 Peter a little bit more.
Ja, nee.
Wacht, laat me even die ja, kan.
This is Isaiah chapter 13.
Verse 7 of Slaki. Go, I need 2 Peter also, man.
Okay, God.
You can go to 2 Peter 2 about Sodom and Gomorrah. You know that Sodom and Gomorrah is an example, man. And you see that people are not taking the example as like, hey, it's a warning of how it will end up if you go against the Heavenly Father, because there's no fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in this nation, man. You know? Let me see.
2 Peter. This is 2 Peter.
Start at 6.
This is 2 Peter 2.
Isaiah 13 and 19.
Ja, dat is niet van zin of zo.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 6.
Definitely.
And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Yeah, so that was an example, man. You know, Lot was dwelling there, and he was in Zoar, and Abraham was also praying for him to if there be a soul in there that can be, you know, saved out of it, that the Most High might have mercy upon that soul. And Lot was in there, and you know what happened with these damn, you know, demons that were in that city, man. Even lusting after the angels, man. If you can, if you can read on, yeah.
Oh, you want to read on?
Yeah, he's gonna go
chapter. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7.
And by the way, if you take a look at, yeah, you go on.
And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Yeah, man. So that's the same thing right now, man. You know, seeing that all these things are going on in this world, which are going against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you are vexing. You're being vexed, man, with all this the filthiness, and you know they have that prideful demon on them as well. Man, you see that spirit of sodomy on them, and they still have the, you know, you do things that are unseemly, that are shameful, and still you have a prideful look in your eyes. And they call it pride. You have this damn sodomite pride parade, man.
Two sodomites was walking by, they was looking on.
Yeah.
You saw
No, I was focusing on.
Exactly what you were saying, man. Exactly what you were saying.
Yeah,
They look
so
at
this is
the
spirit,
spirit, man.
You see these the Most High brings these examples out, man. You have these damn sodomites here in Amsterdam. They think that there's something, man. And you see this more and more sodomites in you know, Eve sodomites, man. You know, the so-called black woman, man. Going out there with the butchy spirit, with the manly spirit. A woman is supposed to be tender and delicate, man. You know? Not like trying to usurp authority, being manly, you know, as we started off with, man. Shouting in the streets, being loud as shit. It's mad annoying to a man that is trying to get his things together, man. That is quiet, like in the book of Rock. You know, it's not a good spirit to be in as a female, to be all loud, to be all obnoxious, man. But do you have
After the story about Lot.
Okay, yeah.
We're just going to start with Lot because otherwise the story is kind of. So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 19 and 1.
You can start a little bit higher. Let me see what Abraham was praying.
Drew near. I started verse 20.
In the
this is
previous chapter. Yeah.
This is Genesis chapter 18 and 23. And Abraham drew near and said, "Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked?" And it's coming a little bit more.
About the soul that he was praying, it was around here in the end. Then we can just jump in the other chapter.
He was praying. Yeah, when he was praying, it's first 23.
Yeah, you can start there because then we're going to go into the other chapter.
So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 23. And Abraham drew near and said, "Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked?"
You see, so he, you know, will you destroy the righteous with the wicked, God?
Preventure there be 50
souls?
Yeah, 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein?
Yeah, because the Most High was about to destroy that place, man. And Abraham is praying, like, are you going to flatten the whole place? There might be people in there that are righteous, and they might not be able to escape. Because Abraham feared the Lord, man. He knew the power of the Lord, man. You know, the Most High can be like, you know what? Since y'all wicked, he can just end the whole thing and get wickedness out of there. But the Most High, you know, he's a righteous power. So if you pray unto him, and he, you know, if he has mercy, he will have mercy upon, you know, he will have mercy upon whom he wants to have mercy. That's one thing, because don't forget, people come back. A lot of people think like, oh, people die for nothing. If someone would have died in there, it's the Most High's will. It's the righteous judgment. All judgments of the Most High are righteous, because, you know, where do you see if you go to Job 4:7, people don't understand that, man. People don't understand that the Most High, if he puts you down, you deserve it, man. You come back after a certain third or fourth generation, you will be begot and, you know, be in this place of judgment where you're going to get jacked up, man. You know? And in a lot of places, people needed to be jacked up. In the time that we're living in right now, there's no new thing under the sun. People are going to be, again, being put to death. In the beginning, you had Noah in his family, you know, 8 people, man. Now the Most High is showing great mercy. But these are all stories that you can go to, or events that you can go to, because they happen. A lot of people, you know, they think like, oh, this is a bunch of, no. You still have artifacts. You still have that pillar of salt. You still have the sulfur that was like crazy amount of pureness that was like, when you compared it with the laboratory or with the things that they were testing it with, you see that it was divine intervention. The Most High, you know, He cooked that place, man. You know?
It would burn at room temperature.
Yeah.
It gets fire.
Yeah. So there are documentaries out there, man, that show you that the Most High was not playing around, man, and that it is divine intervention, that the Most High intervened and that you see that it is the judgment from Yahweh. You know? Okay?
Genesis chapter 18, verse 25. Let me read 24 again. Peradventure there be 50 righteous within the city, wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein, that be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked, that be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right?
God, you see, so Abraham was asking the Most High, if there are people there, can you save him? Because, you know, you are the judge of the earth. So he knows, he asked him about, you know, that the Most High can spare those souls, because the Most High is a righteous power. And he knows that. Okay?
And Yahweh said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sake.
Okay.
And
So you see, the Most High said, so if there be righteous people in there, the Most High will have mercy upon them, man. Okay?
And Abram answered and said, behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto Yahweh. And Abram answered and said, behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto Yahweh, which am but dust and ashes. Befriend you.
Yeah, because man is but earth and ashes, as the scriptures say, man.
In the verse, the ashes proud.
Yes, God. Yeah. And the other one is, let me jump into that. It's Sirach 17.
Peradventure, there shall lack 50 of the 50. That's like, peradventure, there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous. Wilt thou destroy all the city for lack of 5? And he said, if I find there 40 and 5, I will not destroy it.
So, yeah.
And he spake unto him, and he spake unto him yet again, and said, peradventure, there shall be 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it for 40's sake. And he said unto him, oh let not Yahweh be angry, and I will speak peradventure, there shall 30 be found there. And he said, I will not do it. If I find 30 there. And he said, behold, now I have taken upon me to speak unto Yahweh, peradventure, there shall be 20 found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 20's sake. And he said, oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once, peradventure, then shall be peradventure, 10 shall be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake.
God, so peradventure, yeah, I will not destroy it for 10's sake, because so the Most High, Abram was talking to the Most High and asking him if there be found, you know, people that, you know, if it was less, that the Most High still would have, if he still would have mercy, and the Most High said that he would still have mercy. And if you go to Sirach, you know, about the earth and ashes, so you know, you're but a man, and that's how Abraham humbled himself, by calling himself that. Yeah, come.
This is Sirach chapter 10,
if correct, it's the
verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud?
No, 17 and...
Oh, 17, I have
yeah,
that.
that's the other one. Why is earth
yeah.
and ashes proud? Yeah, read it. You see, you're already there. Because, you know, this goes into, you know, these devils that setting their own souls to seal, you know, our people setting their own souls to seal, you know. Wow. They cast away their vows, so all their benevolence, their morals, everything they cast to the side just to get a quick buck. And that's what a lot of people are doing in this industry. And, you know, just for a little bit of glory. But read.
This is Sirach, chapter 10, verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such and one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels.
Yeah, man. If you go to the bowels, if you go to the etymology, you see the Hebrews, you know, they describe that as the place, the seat of emotions, also in the blue letter. You know, if you go to Philippians, I forgot exactly the chapter, Philippians. Yeah, 1 and 18 also has the word bowels in there, but you don't have to go there. But if you go to that's why we go into the dictionaries as well to look up certain words, and there it says like the Hebrews saw that as the seed of the emotions. You know, basically it goes into morals, the benevolence, the brotherly love, so certain you turn out your moral compass. You get that's the other one, the 17.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 3. He vieweth the power of the height of heaven, and all men are but earth and ashes.
You know, so yeah, man. So the Most High, He is the greatest. We are but earth and ashes, man. You know, we made from the earth and we go back to it, man. Huh? So can you get Matthew 16 and 26?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Yeah, man. So that's just what it is, man. If you know, what can you give for your soul, man? A lot of people, they think like, you know, I'm gonna just cast away my bowels, my you know, basically your moral compass, your integrity, and to get a little bit of money right now while everything is being exposed. Now, we've been talking about this for years, man. The apostles been talking about it, you know. I even watched yesterday the elder Chazak, man, from Mississippi. You know, he was going on in the car. He was saying like, you don't know what these people have done, man. You don't know. And he, you know, he went into a dream that they went into a club, and it was with the Achyam, you know, of different camps. They went up in the club, and they saw all these celebrities there, and they had the grimy ass face. Jay-Z in there, little Wendy, you know, all with the grimy ass face, because they have demons upon them, man. And they looked like they just did something, man. Since we already going into Sodom.
It's so beautiful what you say, because I was listening to a video this morning from Elder Bishop Manasseh Sakba, and he was talking about Snoop Dogg and Master P, and they was claiming like they are the men of the Lord, but he said also like Puff Daddy, P Diddy, you know, they have always glasses because they try to hide the windows of their eyes. And he was also talking about when they pull out pull off the glasses, you see that grimy wickedness in the face, man. Hey, that's the spirit, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, everything comes out, man. And that's another beautiful thing, because you see that the elder the elder Chazak, you know, he went in it as well. Like, hey, if some brother goes in it as well, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know, put an emphasis on that topic, man. Okay. You know, the Most High saying is, you know, he's saying it again, basically, man. That's what it is, man. You know, through the spirit. And certain brothers, they look at certain camps, man. You know, Great Missile is big, man. It's big. Yeah. You know, you have a lot of brothers, man. One likes the Seattle, or one likes the Mississippi camp. The other is about, you know, of course we watch the elders, but you have certain camps that you, especially in the beginning, you know, brothers love. For me, it was, you know, the elder brother Yakov, you know, from San Francisco. Also for this brother, you know, it was really you were watching them, and you know, you had DTA back in the day. You know, brothers, you know, certain things. Yeah, London camp, you know, the brothers been over here. It's beautiful, man. You vibing the same vibration of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai like-minded, man. You know, with the elder Ramon, the elder brother Rachai Kwam, beautiful brothers, man. Yeah, man, beautiful brothers, man. We see the beauty of their spirits, man. You know, and also Jake be peculiar, we chilling together. We all come together as one, man. But we have different type of spirits. But we are in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know. Everyone has his, basically walk of life. You know, spirit, man. Jake be peculiar, man. You know, but we beautiful together. We like, you know. I was going to, you know, the Devastator, you know, because I'm in construction. You have the green and purple robot.
Yeah.
And that's also my colors, man. The green, you know, I love the colors. But you see that, you know, when they come together, one is the leg, one is the this, that, and they become. Hey, that was one of the most feared of, you know, basically Decepticons.
He's a Decepticon. Constructicons.
Exactly. I love that, man. Yeah, man. Constructicons.
That was it, man. Yeah, man. And they became strong as shit.
Yeah, man.
And that's what basically we coming together as well in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You know? Coming together, and we are constructing. We're building, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, we are lively stones. This spiritual temple is being built, man. And none of y'all outside of Yashala can build with us, man. Because this is for Yashala only, man. It's only for the men of the Lord that believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And, you know, that's what it is. Go read it.
What you just say, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 12. For as the body is one and had many members, and all the members of that one body, many, are one body, so also is Yahushai.
Yeah, man. So we are all in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but we have many different, you know, one is the Thor, one is the, you know, it's going to go into it.
For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body.
Yeah, man. It's through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. It's only one spirit, God.
Whether we be Jews or Gentiles.
Yeah, and don't get slick, because if you go to verse 2,
Let me read verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even ye were led.
you see, you know that you were Gentiles, carried away into these dumb idols. Because that was what, you know, in the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, you know, right after Alexander and Antiochus Epiphanes, you know, in the book of Maccabees, where our people sought to be like these damn devils, man. And that was the start of of our people losing their identity. Also, these devils put it in law to do away with the Shabbat, you know, no more circumcision on the 8th day. You know, we were punished for circumcising our sons, for keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. And now the nation destroyed, man. But through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we are being placed together. We're being brought back into remembrance of who we serve, man, who we are, you know, different tribes, you know, through the spirit, you know, we coming back together. Our heritage is being brought back unto us, man, in the land where these damn devils did pay millions of fucking euros, dollars, or whatever to keep that away from us. And still, they can't do shit against us, man, you know? Because it's all by the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, like the brother went in. It's a certain, it's a boundary where certain things, you know, yeah. Plus, within those stops, until that boundary, we are being set up in the eyes of our enemies still, man. You know, the Most High is jacking them up, and of course, and He's refining us. We being jacked up as well, but for us, it is working the peaceable fruit of righteousness, man. It's we being strengthened in the mind. Yeah, man. That's what we're going into. Going through, man. It might seem, you know, messed up for the time being, because you know, what child loves to get his ass whooped. After that, you'd be thinking like, yeah, you know, you're gonna learn from it. And you'd be like, when you look back in your life, you think like, yeah, you know, your parents love you, man. You know, they love you. They want you to be good. They want you to be, according to their wisdom, they want you to be good. So how much more the Most High, man? Like the book of Hebrews says. But Tobit 13:3.
This is
then for the
Tobit
Gentiles,
13 and 3. Confess him before the Gentiles, the children of Israel, for he had scattered us among them.
Shalom, y'all.
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Barakatah.
Yeah, man. So,
You can read it again? This is Tobit chapter 13, verse 3. Confess him before the Gentiles, the children of Israel, for he had scattered us among them.
confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel. And if you go to Acts 6, verse 1, so you see here there's different types of Gentiles. You can also go into I really want to. First one about the Hebraic Jews, I need to go into the other translation as well, man. Because there was there rose some murmuring on 6 and 9.
6 and 9.
Let me look it up by the way. You have another one. Because it's different, you have the Hellenists, the ones that
Hellenistas.
yeah, the Hellenistas that
Greek speaking.
it goes into the Greek-speaking Jews, man. The ones that made Shalom.
Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Barakatah.
The Hellenistas, Hellenists. If you look it up, it goes into Acts 6 and 1, right?
Okay. This is Acts 6, chapter 1, verse 1. Salakia.
Can you get Romans 10 and 12? Can you get, you need to go into the phone, man. My battery is damn fucked up, man.
Yes, I do. I'm messed up.
Shall I read it?
Can't read?
This is Acts verse 6, of chapter 6, verse 1.
So
And
okay,
it
can you read it out of your can you read it out of your phone?
okay.
Yeah, because if you go to the different translations, it goes into Hellenist, and then you can see that there was a murmuring between Yashala, man. But if someone can grab it, my battery is dead, man.
The blue letter?
Yeah, hold the Romans 10 and 12, and in Acts, go to you can go to the blue letter or to the Bible Hub, where you can compare
Bible Hub?
yeah, if you one that you can get other comparisons, in the NIV. KJV version and the NIV. In the NIV, you can see what it's talking about. There's a lot of these translations show you that this was all Yashala, man. Same thing with the Spirit only works with us, man. If you go to the first book of Acts, devout men out of Israel, man. It is all for Yashala, man. The Most High only deals with the men of the Lord. With the men of the Lord, which are out of Israel, man. We can go to Sirach 24 as well. But I also wanted to finish the Sodom thing after. Yeah, read?
For you, NIV first.
No, read this. And then make the comparison with God.
This is Acts chapter 6, verse 1. And in those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews.
God, can you go into the blue letter?
You have to do it, man.
Yes, my phone's there too. Blue letter?
Yeah, the blue letter.
Can you go to the different...
Acts? What was it?
Acts 6
Acts 6 and 1.
And can you read the NIV version after this? Look up the word Grecian. version.
Yeah. Read. This lexicon, Strong's G, 1675. It says Hellenistus.
Yeah. And it goes down into ones who
From a derivative of G. Well, let me just.
Nee, hij zit in die interlinear. Hij moet in die
staat in
interlinear.
de... Let me see. Ja, ik vind dat een beetje... show outlines. One who imitates the manners and customs or the worship of the Greeks and use the Greek tongue. That's what we do, man. Yeah. And use of the New Testament of Jews born in foreign lands and speaking Greek. That's what it is, man. Hellenist, man. It goes to Hellenista, of course, man. You know, saying in there. But if you read the NIV now,
This is the NIV, Acts chapter 6, verse 1. In those days, when the number of disciples was increasing, the Hellenistic Jews among them complained against the Hebraic Jews.
Against the Hebraic Jews. So, neither, you know, you see Jew and the Greek, right? So if you see that, if you take a look at that, you see that it is about the ones, the Hellenistic ones, you know, basically the circumcision against the uncircumcision, man. You know, so Esau, he can try the murmur, you know, and be like, yeah, I can be in it as well. No, you can't. You can't get back in the tree that you know, you can't go to a tree that you've never been a part of, man. You know, yeah, I'm grafted in. So you going in, how can you go to something that you've never been a part of?
Can an apple go to an orange tree? No.
That's what it is, man. It's real simple, man.
Two nations are in their womb. They're going to be separated from thy bowels.
Different, separated.
Yep.
Two nations. How many times, man? So can you read Acts 6 and 1 again? Yeah, go on, 6 and 1.
This is Acts chapter 6, verse 1. And in those days, when the number of disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews, because their widows were neglected in the daily ministration.
Yeah, so you know, you see, there was always a thing between Israel, man. You know, that's the point. But the thing was, the Gentiles here speaks about our people, man. Being carried away into these dumb idols, Jupiter, you know, worshipping all types of crazy gods. That Caesar Borgia in this time is also a Hellenistic custom, man. You know, goes to Esus, you know, and all that, you know, goes to their deities, man. And this is even worse because this is mythology. It's just Esau is bullshit, man. Yeah, man. Hades and all that shit, you know, that hell, the same thing, man. Yeah, man. Then he has the audacity to talk about the book of the word of the Lord being fairy tales, man. Unbelievable. But yet you want to be a part of it. What do you want, man? Do you want to be in it? What do you want? There's no, you know what it is? You got nothing. Yeah, man. You only got slavery, man, coming, man. That's said the Bible, man. And if you are of the Bible, if you're the children of Israel, why is the war in your country? You know, in our country, I must say. But you see, it's according to, you know, your rhetoric. Why is the war in the country there, man? Why is everything messed up over there? Why, you know, you have to bring import things over there because the country is not fruitful. You know, you have the cupboards. You know, why are people still bombing the shit out of while Israel's supposed to be dwelling in peace, man? You know, in security and with confidence. Do you look confident? If you walk the street, you're not even confident right there, man. You know, why you have everything in your hand right now, but you be like, you know. So what up with that, man? Because you in your own kingdom, you're scared, man. And you, yeah, man. But the other thing, yeah, I can also go to the Lord.
I have one too.
Yeah, from do you have the Gentiles? Will you go into the Gentiles?
Yeah, John 7.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. That's what I wanted to get, man.
I had it,
Wow,
man.
man.
John chapter 7 verse 35. They said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles?
Yeah, we go to the dispersed, the diaspora, man. That's where the places that goes together where Jews dwell. You know, if you can you look up diaspora in the
I have it written also.
yeah, okay. But you can go read it and still go to the Ethem online. But read.
Diaspora of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations.
Yeah, there you have it. Yeah. There you have it, man. And that's why James said, can you get James 1:1? So that's why you have the book of James saying, you know, unto the ones, you know, scattered.
Yeah.
But can you, the Ethem online, and then diaspora, and then it goes into the place where the Jews dwell, and also, what was it?
There.
Yeah, man. Or I twisted things. It's good that you said it, man.
I got it here.
John, read.
Diaspora. A diaspora is a scattered population whose origin lies in a separate geographic, local, historical. The word diaspora was used to refer to the mass dispersion of a population from its indigenous territories.
Yeah, so where you normally dwell, you know, indigenous people, that's your dwelling spot. That's why you have the indigenous people of the Americas, which they now call Indians, you know, because they were there when damn Europeans came in, you know, in Arsenal. You know, so now we are spread from our, you know, native land, basically,
Specifically, the dispersion of Jews, whilst the word was originally used to describe the forced displacement of certain peoples, diasporas is now generally used to describe those who identify with a homeland but live outside of it.
You see, and that's what happened to us, man. We are living outside of our homeland, man, away from the, you know, the Commonwealth. You know, we don't know who we are, man, who our bloodlines. Now we know, but we didn't know. And through the mercy of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, through Yahushai, he broke the middle wall of partition, brought us back into the Lord. The ones that the circumcision and the uncircumcision, man. You know, but so the word ghetto went into that as well. If you go to
ghetto is a place where
Jews dwell. Yeah, I messed it up because I know diaspora goes into dispersation. Dispersation. Dispersion.
Ja.
So yeah, man, James 1:1.
This is James chapter 1 verse 1. James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord, Yahushai HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which scattered abroad, greetings.
And that scattered goes into diaspora, which, you know, you just read is the place where, you know, our people are dwelling, man. It's all around the globe now, man. But you had a little bit more, right? We go to the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles.
Yeah.
So you have different types of Gentiles, man. That's the thing that a lot of people don't get. That's why you see there's neither Jew nor Greek. That goes into, you know, the Grecians and the, you know, so the Hellenistas and the ones, the circumcision and the uncircumcision, man. Yeah, shalom. God, so yeah, read.
John chapter 7 verse 36. What manner of saying is this, that he said, ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come. Verse 37. In the last day, that great day of the feast, Yahushai stood and cried, saying, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink.
Yeah, man, Yahushai has that real water, man. You know, if you go, if you worship Yahweh Basham Yahushai, you know, you get that real water, man. That lively water, that living water. You know, and the Apostle Aram now went into this, man. You know, how shy he is the water, man. He is the word, man. You know, he is the light. You know, and through him, through Yahweh Basham Yahshai, we get, you know, sight in this dark place, man. Where Esau, the so-called white man, is spreading all types of wickedness, so we can stumble upon that and keep, you know, we don't even know who we are. If it was according to this devil his will, we wouldn't even be known who we were, man. But now, through the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, we have that light, man. You know, and now we, you know, letting that light shine, man. And that's why Yahushai, he can take away that candlestick, man. If you don't do anything with it, hey, the Most High can jack you up and he can take away your candlestick, man. That's a very, very fearful thing. You know? If you're not active, sometimes demons jump on you, and you know they jump on you like, hey, the Lord don't need you. The Lord doesn't need you. That's the dangerous part. He doesn't need you. You know, He doesn't need you. He can put the spirit on someone else, man. But that bugs you out, and you be like, you know, make it fit. Nah, it ain't good enough, man. That's too you know, they don't need. Everyone needs milk, you know. And this is a thing of repetition, so you need to go through them things. But sometimes demons jump upon you, man. Don't let them grab hold of you. And, you know, some, like the brother said, man, some go away, like the brother quoted Yahushai, you know, these, you know, type, can you look it up? Go not away but by prayer and fasting. You have different levels of demons, man. You know, some demons, they jump upon you. They, you know, you can, in the beginning, you wrestle with them. You get, like, you know that you're fighting against, you know, principalities as well, man. But it is also for you to grow thereby, man. To know that hey, demons are lurking, that are looking to get you, man. If you go off, if you do certain things whereby demons come in your life, which Esau's promoting, you know, sodomy, all types of adultery, you know, if you go off, the Most High can be like, hey, jack him up, man. Because he sends evil angels, and the Lord created all that, man. Good and evil, it's all. Ain't no angel going against the Heavenly Father, man. You know, and that's, if you can get into that in a quick precept, let me see. You had something? Can you go to, because I had that precept. He sent evil angels among them, Psalm 78. And that's, you can get Sirach 39 and 31. And the same thing with on one side you have angels protecting you, and on the other side the Most High can send angels to jack your ass up, man. Like in the book of 2 Kings, man. You know, when Ahab was persuaded, you know, and his men to go into Ramoth Gilead and get their asses, you know, messed up, man. One angel can be a lying spirit in the mouths of prophets, of your armies, your people talking to you, thinking that you can win. You can do shit, man. It's all the Most High knows how it's going to end up. But yeah, it's not going to be one, eh?
How do you protect yourself from the demons then?
In the Word, man. Read, pray. Yeah, man. You can go to the whole armor on. We're go into Yahweh Design, man, in a minute. Let this one come out. No, 39 and 31, yeah.
This is the book of Sirach.
Yeah, deep.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 31. Pages is taken.
Oh, jump into that, man.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 9 and verse 29. And he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting.
Yeah, man, some demons can only come out by praying and fasting, man. You know? You have demons that mess with you. You know, like in your sleep, when you feel like that sleep paralysis or whatever, you feel that vibration on your chest, that pressure, you can't. You feel that pressure, that is the demon right there, man. Messing with you. And if you talk shit against them, they get stronger, man.
I like it, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I
man.
mean, like, hey, fuck out of here, man. Then you be like, whoop.
They love that
You're
shit.
like, hey, come on. Oh, you say, Yahweh, because you need to say the name, and you be like, you know, with every strength that you have on your bed there, you calling upon the name, man. Brothers laughing because you go through them things, man. You know, and sometimes you be like, hey, man, just get out of here, man. You know, but some of them, they mess you up in a way, hey, man, then you get humble, man. You think, leave me alone. Then you feel the pressure, and then you call upon the name of the Lord, and then the demon goes, man. And you need to do it in faith, because, you know, the name of the Lord, the righteous running into it and they're saved, but the righteous running into it and they're saved, man. And to be righteous, you have to have faith, man. You have to be believing in Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. Or else, you know, that's that. Can you get Sirach 2:8? After, you already in Sirach?
Yeah.
Sirach 2, verse 13. It can also be 12. Hey, shalom, man. Shalom.
Hey, shalom, man.
Shalom.
Yahweh Basham
This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 8, hè?
Ja, het kan ook 12, kijk het 1 of ja, daar naar beneden, weet je wel. Van die, ja, gaat om die, if you have a lack of faith, basically.
Wat was dat gebeurd? Hier in Nederland.
Ja, 18 en 10.
Oh, in the book of Job.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous run into it and is safe.
Yeah, man, Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2.
Oh yeah, I know you always
13,
yeah. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
Yeah, man, so woe unto him that is faint-hearted, you know, for he believeth not, therefore he shall not be defended, man. So if you don't have faith, you know, you're not going to be defended, man. You know, but can you go to the Sirach 39, verse 31, and let me see, or and second Ezra 8 and 21.
Okay. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 30 of 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready.
Yeah, you can start up when I.
This is Sirach, chapter 30, verse 30 of 39, verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts, and scorpions, serpents, and a sword, punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yeah, man. So that's what we gain it. What we were starting off with, man. Yeah, read.
Okay.
So all these things, these beasts that are created, you can start a little bit higher since we already there.
28. Let's start with 28. This is Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Yeah, man, spirits created for vengeance, man. So the most I can jack you up, you know, these strange apparitions, you know, these demonic entities. Heavy you say, please, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man, yeah, people, you know, if you are being confronted with something you can't see but it can touch you, imagine that, man. That's crazy, man. These demons can lay on sore strokes, they can plague your mind, you know, because a demon can jump on you and be a plague of the mind, man. You're talking about, hey, you know, walking on the streets, going into trash cans, you know, having that goofy ass laugh, because Esau puts also pharmakia on you, which, you know, demons stick up on you too, man. So, and the most time when these plagues are coming, these demons are coming too, man. It's just like in the days of Egypt, man. Darkness, strange apparitions, all types of fucking flies. you know, newly created beasts, because now the Most High is going to go, hey, the Most High, when he puts his judgment down, he's doing it in a way that you will never forget, man. Even now Sodom and Gomorrah, when people are still, like, when they go to certain sites, they be like, hey, this is next level, man. And now it's going to go, now it's to end everything. So imagine how terrible that day will be, man. You know? Hey, Leviathan, and the Most High makes everything in twos, man. You know? So the Most High is male and female, so do the math, man.
Multiply.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Yeah, man. So everything that the Most High created for vengeance, do you think like it's like you have people here? They have dogs and they make them all messed up. You're like ah, but sometimes they bite them too. Do you think that the Most High that can happen to the Most High, man? The Most High, he created those you know, the spirits that are in these beasts to do everything that he wants, man. And they will, if he needs to tear you apart, he will, man. And there's nothing that can come between that, man. Your judgment and you know, because the Most High created these spirits to tear you apart, man. Okay? The wicked.
God, verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
You see fire and hail. Don't you see the places burning up, man? People still want to go on vacation. You have Esau, of course, doing this thing as well. But the Most High is allowing things, man. But you had like places in Turkey was burning up. It was a period of time where Spain, a lot of people, Greece, a lot of
Portugal.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of fire going on, man. In Babylon, you know. It's all by the will of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. These nuclear missiles, the fire that is coming, that's going to be, you know, like a cleansing agent. That's going to come as well, you know. But if you go to, can you go to Isaiah 29? And let me see. It's Isaiah 28, verse 2, and Isaiah 29, concerning the, let me see. But you can keep reading.
Okay. Verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts,
yeah,
and scorpions, serpents, and the sword.
Can you read it again from the start? From the top, the hailstones and the...
This is verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Yeah, man. Can you jump to Isaiah
28 and 2?
Yeah, and then you can jump to the other chapter. Can't read.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 28 verse 2. Behold, Yahweh had a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand.
You can go to 29 and 6. So you see storms, hail, tempests, you know, these tornadoes and these storms that you see in these last times, it's all by the will of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. It's a very fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man, because the Most High can hit you with wind and kill you, man. The Most High can make you homeless like that, man. You know, he can have alligators, sharks, like what was it in Bahamas. You had all types of crazy, man. What you gonna do, man? You know, there floats. There's your expensive house, your car, whatever, your vacation home, flooded.
People were sitting on the rooftops of the houses.
Yeah,
the water was filled with sharks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, and that's how you see that the Most High has these animals created. Hey, if the Most High wants one of these sharks to get you, what do you think gonna happen, man?
You're gonna slip.
You're gonna slip, boom, boom, in the water. You're done, man.
Yeah, man.
They gonna feast upon you, man.
Yeah, the flesh of
Yeah.
You're not
gonna escape, man.
You're not instantly dead, man.
They tear
That's
you
horrible,
apart.
man. That's horrible.
How you gonna outrun a shark?
You know what I'm saying? Of outswimming.
Yeah,
Outswimming, yeah.
Outswimming, yeah.
You can outrun him.
You can outrun him, but outswim him? No, man.
And he likes to play with you.
Yeah, man.
Wait, you know? Like, he's always get
This
you.
is,
Maybe-
this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
You see? Can you read it again?
Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts, and hosts are armies,
Yep, that's right.
with thunder and with earthquake.
Earthquakes. Do you see how many places, even in dreams, man? It's crazy. A lot of dreams coming out. The earth splitting open, fire. So the Most High is already preparing us in the spirit for the coming, destruction that we're gonna, survive, man. Because in the dreams you also see that we being protected. So Yahweh designed that day too, man. Huh?
Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
Yeah, man, the Most High, when He lets this go, and you already see glimpses of it right now. People are, whole communities, whole freaking neighborhoods, people are homeless, man. People dying, and the bodies that are rotten, the sharks coming in. You have children over there without parents, looking for their parents. Stores closed. Because everything is fucked up, man. Everything is flooded. Where you gonna go? Your car ain't gonna bring you nowhere. Everything destroyed, man. So a lot of people they live in another city where this, like in these islands, the sea only has to be leveled up a bit, and you're done, man.
No way to run.
Where you gonna go? So, and if you take a look at our people right now in the islands, the only thing that they worship is Caesar Borgia, man. So these things are coming towards them for these reasons, man.
Yeah.
For worshiping these other, for keeping themselves in the state of, basically the Most High doesn't want them. He blinded them. But, left and right, the Most High is going to beat them out. But if you keep worshiping Caesar Borgia, keep worshiping these Bacchus, because they love, in the islands, they love to worship Bacchus, man. The god of arousal and of feast and of drunkenness, man. By going in these carnivals, man. Being in the house of feasting instead of, getting your mind right. So all these things, if you go to the islands of Curacao, Aruba, all of them people down there, man, most of them, they are partakers of these festivities, man. And they even brought it over here in Rotterdam, man. Yeah, man. And there's always a shooting at the end, man.
Always, yeah.
Because demons, they dwell there. There's always, they swap, concerning them.
A lot of adultery.
Yeah, man. Adultery, evil eye towards your brethren, man.
Yeah, man.
There's all these curses because these people, they don't do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. So they gonna be more jacked up under these curses, man. Shooting, you looking at one and boop, boop, boop. At the end of the day, everyone drunk. They got, people over there committing adultery. Then they run into each other. Or people that are on the streets, they're drunk at the end of, hey man, you owe me something, and there you go, man. And Esau keeps pushing that damn festivity. And now, of course, with this Windows 19, as the brother was saying, now it's a little bit toned down, but Esau now is opening shit up again, man. But the nightclubs for now.
Yeah, for now.
And Esau knows to fuck up the things that people, can basically that they can escape the gym and the house of feasting, man. Because that's where they go like, you just chill with each other, man. But these people, they have to be seen. They have to go out there. That's their life. To be in the fancy restaurant, to be out in the club. That's what they do, man.
I saw one woman in some I don't know, some news or something, and she had the nerve to say, yeah, we used to make cocktails at home, but now that's not where you get served.
Yeah.
Say I want to get served, basically.
Yeah, that's what it is. And that's the spirit that they have, man.
They're gonna be servants.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
And that's why
And all your women gonna be servants, man.
yeah, man.
They're gonna know what serving is.
No nationality excluded. They're all gonna be servants.
And now you're going to see also the rape to take, you know, Johnson, dancing with Johnson.